celebrating the heart of living local. With your host, Jaclyn Friedlander. You're watching ciLiving, sponsored by Stephanie Pratt.
I am here at Autumn Fields in Savoy, and it's an assisted living facility. They're sponsoring our segment today, and I am going to be talking with one of their residents, Betty, who is 98 years old, correct?
That is correct.
And you've lived here for how long, Betty?
I have lived here for 10 years.
10 years?
Yes.
So I heard that you were here before this was even fully built. So can you talk a little bit about what your experience was like picking your room before it was even finished?
Well, we had been to another facility, and the fella told me that they were building one in Savoy, and would I like to go and see it? So I said, oh yeah, I'd love to do that. So we came down from Champaign and came to Savoy, and the driveway and the canopy over the facility was not completed, so we had to walk a wooden plank.
Oh, wow.
To get into the building.
Uh-huh.
And everything was covered with dust and plaster, and it was just terrible. And I walked in and I thought, oh my gosh, do I want to live here?
Uh-huh.
But after I got inside and seen how big it was and what it was going to look like after I came in here,
right,
I made up my mind right then. This was the facility for me. And so we went to one of the rooms, which was used for their office. And I asked him, I said, are any of these available now? And he said, oh yeah, any of them, you can go and pick any of them you want to save for my own purpose. So I said, I want this one right here. I had looked out the window and I could see the traffic going by, and I could see from coming up the driveway what the front looked like, and it was just beautiful. So I told him, I said, okay, I'm going to give you some money down on it right now, and when it's completed, you let me know. And that's how I came in.
And what has it been like living here for the last 10 years?
Oh my gosh, I have just loved every bit of it. After I came in and I seen it, I told my kids, I said, this is where I'm going to live for the rest of my time. And they had it all decorated, and I think every month they do something different as far as changing the atmosphere of things. And as people begin to come into the facility and fill it up, it was more like home every day. When I came in, I walked down the hall, and it was in November, and they had one of the rooms open, and it had been spoken for, but the gentleman had gone to Florida, and he had his Christmas tree all set up, and they had the lights turned on. That made it look so homey. I was ready to move in right then.
And then what kind of activities do you do here?
We have exercise, we have bingo, we have trivia, and every day we have a board that shows us and tells us what the activities are. And so you can pick what you want to go to, or you can just do whatever you want to do. Stay in your room or come out and socialize. And like I said, it's just wonderful.
And have you made a lot of friends here?
Oh my gosh. I am the only one of the originals that was here when we moved in. And so consequently, I have met a lot of lovely people. And everybody is so nice.
Well, I know you're having a big party coming up, and I think in a little while we're going to make some decorations for that. So are you going to help us make some decorations?
Oh, yeah, well, I'm not very artistic, but I'll try.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much for talking with me today.
You are certainly welcome.
Well, now we are in one of the activity spaces, and I am joined by Diane. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
So can you tell me a little bit about what it's like here at Autumn Fields?
We're in assisted living, and it's very comfortable here. Everyone has their own apartment. They get 3 meals a day, and we have snacks, activities, as you can see. And then we have transportation to and from appointments here in town. Garages are available because many of our residents are still very independent.
And that's something that's really unique about here is that you have transportation 5 days a week, and it's really easy and convenient. Can you talk a little more about that?
Absolutely. So if you need an appointment, have an appointment here in town and just need a ride there and pick you up, of course we can do that. We do have resident shopping trips where we go out shopping. But another fun fact about here, housekeeping and laundry services are included.
That's like the best ever. I want to move here and then I don't have to cook or clean.
That's right. All you have to do is come out and hang out with us and do fun stuff.
Do crafts all day, I'm in. Yeah. So we are doing crafts though for a very specific reason. What are we making and why?
Well, our 10-year anniversary is coming up. It'll be on the 17th from 12 to 3. We want everyone to come out, take a tour. You can draw for different move-in specials. We'll have fun, food, for all ages. Come on out and see what we have to offer.
So we're making the decorations for the party, and the party is open to anybody in the community who wants to come.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, there you go. That sounds like a great day.
Yes, I think it'll be a lot of fun. We really enjoy it here. It's a nice big family, and we're also family owned.
Oh, okay. So family owned from the whole time you started?
Yes. Yes, from the beginning of Autumn Fields, it's been family owned.
I love that.
Yes, it is.
It's a place.
It's very nice, very nice. It's a nice perk.
It's a place where people can trust that their family is in good hands because it's family owned.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for having us out today. I'm going to jump in here and continue crafting.
Fun little friends.
Yeah, there you go. And I have a little star that we're making. Well, thank you so much
for
sponsoring our segment today.
Absolutely, anytime.
And if you want more information about Autumn Fields or the event, you can visit us on the web after the show at ciLiving.tv, and we would be happy to connect you. Still to come on ciLiving, Merle Norman Cosmetics is here with hot weather beauty tips and tricks. And then later, if you need ideas for activities to take the kids to once school lets out, or perhaps the perfect date night, Harvest Moon Twin Drive-In has just the thing. ciLiving will continue in a few minutes.